Welcome to Moments with Mimi. Today we're going to talk about focus and mental diets. You really have to have a strict mental diet and you really need to focus on your thoughts. So, a good example is you had a fight with a friend and you want to make up, and so you need to think about thank you. Thank you, we've made up. It's wonderful that we've made up. I love how we're talking now. I love that we're going to be going to lunch next week. I love it that we are talking again and my best friend's my BFF. Yay! It's something you have to believe. But if you're saying we made up, that really pissed me off and I can't believe they said that, then you're still focusing on what you don't want instead of what you do want. So you can test yourself. And so let's say, you're, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you just write that word down and look at it. Special person. What immediately, what images are coming into your mind when you say that? That's where you are. If you see the two of you together happy on the beach, then great, you're doing fantastic. If you see that they're still blocking you, then you're still in doubt land. And the idea is to leave the zombie land and go into the land of plenty, the land of I got what I want. So, there's no place like the happy place. So call it whatever you want. Call it your happy place. I'm going to my happy place. One of the greatest TV shows ever was a show called Soap. And one of the characters, Bert, he was hysterical. No one paid him any attention or any mind, and he would go, oh, well, I must be invisible. And then he would ignore everybody in the room if they were talking to him or whatever, because he was invisible. And they did. They treated him like he was invisible. So it's like that. It's an attitude, it's a mood, it's a feeling, and others can feel it. It's called the law of vibration. So whatever you're vibrating is what you're getting. That's what you're attracting. That's the law of attraction. And law of attraction is like thoughts, beliefs will attract like circumstances, conditions, events, and people into your life. Hey, that's what that is. And why is that? Because of the law of one. There's only one being here. There's not billions and billions and billions. There's one. Okay, there's just one. And that one is becoming one with God, consciousness and imagination. So you have to tame the beast. Man. Man is the beast. Man is the animal. Man second guesses. Man thinks this couldn't possibly be. And man has conditioned himself to problem solve. So he tends to look at the problem, look at the problem, look at the problem. Instead of, we got to solve this problem. Oh, we got to do something about this problem. We got a problem. Instead, it's, I know there's a solution. There's always a solution. There's always an answer. There's always an answer. There's always a way. There is some way. It's coming to me now. I know there's a way. It's two different ways of thinking. One's in doubt. Oh, this is a terrible problem. It's going to get worse. We've got to do something about it. We got to do something about it now. Or, I'm not going to worry about it. There's always an answer. I'm just going to keep on plucking away. I'm going to just try one more I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try. Whoa, look, Eureka. That's what Edison did. Tesla was so good at going into his imagination that he could see all the intricate details of everything that he imagined, and he didn't really write this stuff down until it was time to patent it. And even then, it wasn't a very good explanation, but you had to go see Tesla to get the more intricate details. But you can do anything, and all things are possible. So if you keep the focus in your life that, all's well, things always work out well for me, if something magnificent is happening to me now, these kinds of thoughts, happy expectation, right? And your desire is just driving along. So remember, when a pothole gets hit, which is when you doubt and tend to go back to old habits, just, I'm taking the spirit destiny and I'm stabbing you, and you are not going to be my destiny. This is my destiny. You write your destiny. It's not written in stone. You do it all the time, every day, every way. So just start telling yourself, and believe it when you say it. Don't just mouth it. When you just mouth it, it means nothing. That's why you got to be like a little kid and trust your imagination. It's your father, and say, yeah, Dad, I want that. I accept that. I accept that. Wouldn't that be great, Dad? That would be so awesome. Oh, yeah. And Daddy says, okay, jump in the car. I'll drive you right to it. Or, okay, I'm going to go get it and bring it to you. So it's that, you deserve the best. You were born to win. You were born to succeed. The life principle is inside you, and it cannot fail. Life must express itself. So it's really about, what kind of painting are you planning to paint? What kind of dance are you trying to dance? What kind of song are you trying to sing? What kind of life are you trying to live? Because that's what you need to do. Live it, not survive it. You don't need to listen to all that crap. It's all a bunch of bullshit. All of it. I don't believe any of it. I think everybody's wonderful and doing the best they can with what they know. And if that's their journey, bless them. I know all's well that ends well. But, Shakespeare is a great thing to, his plays and reading his plays are a great thing to go to besides the Bible, to get these things in you in a wonderful way, to be or not to be. I mean, this man was an awakened individual, and it shows in all his work. So, you can enjoy learning about the laws through entertainment because it's the same story told over and over again. I mean, we like to talk about plagiarism, but there you go. It's an ism. It's a trap. There is no plagiarism. There's only one being here. You can't plagiarize yourself. That's ridiculous. So, just some thoughts to think about. And one of the things I taught my kids, I'll never forget it. My son came home. He was going to meet his friends at the corner. And he comes home and slams the door, and he was like 11 or 12. And his voice was starting to change. And he came in the door and said, they left me, and his voice had squeaked. And he was very upset. And he started telling me how they were ugly to him and just left him behind. And I remember hugging him and telling him, well, honey, what you learned today is they're not your friends. You got to take them away from the friend column and put them in the acquaintance column. They're lovely. Y'all play baseball together. Y'all have fun together. But you don't treat them like a friend anymore. You don't talk to them like they're friends anymore, because that's just giving them ammunition to use it against you. And they think they can bully you. So you don't allow that. Um, One of the other things I taught my kids was you don't start it, but you finish it. And that is very true. It's really all you, and you really did start it, but now you want to finish it. You don't like that. I want that. Okay, that's fine. Now, no, I have that. That's gone. I have that. So it's just something to think about. You finish it. You put people in categories, we all do, and some are worthy to be your friend because they were always meant to be your friend, and some were meant to teach you a lesson. And then once you wake up, you can realize that, they're all wonderful, all of them, even the ones that tried to bully you, because you didn't let them bully you and you learned. So it's all in the way you look at things. And if at your core you can see the beauty and the love of life in everything, isn't it wonderful to be alive? Then, okay, the life principle must express itself, and life itself, look around you, it's abundant, it's prosperous, it's rich, it's in unity and harmony, it's joyous and wonderful. Trees don't worry about tomorrow, they don't worry about yesterday, they don't worry, they just are. And when you love on them, they give out more. So it's like that. Um, it's like a garden. If you pick a bean, 5 more flowers making 5 more beans happens. If you use money, then that dollar comes back to you as $5, as $10, as $100. You're using it. It's circulating. You got to stay away from words like spend. I don't spend, I invest, I use. It's things like that. These are the mental diet things you need to look at and watch for. What am I telling myself? Oh, erase. I mean, you can write it down and literally scratch it out, erase it. You are now this. So it's a good idea, some things to think about, and I hope it helps you. Blessings to you, and thank you for being you.